start up again. Hello, everyone. We are in with our main character here. I already forget her name, but let's take a look around and see what we got. All right, hello. There's an angry-looking mask on the wall. Well, maybe it shouldn't be so angry. Maybe we should turn that frown upside down. I got the herbal medicine. Just call her Pia. I don't think so. She's a lot cooler than Pia. Guess what this calls for? Did you guess it's time to save the game? Because I didn't. Maybe? I don't know, it doesn't want to let me interact with this. There you go. Since you'd be most likely to do this shit? You think so? I think you'd be the most scared if you tried to do this. I think silky kittens would just follow you around and scare you whenever possible. This looks kind of like a Starbucks cup, but it's just a candle holder. I see you. I don't have a camera though. Alright, so there's a piece of something on the ground. It just zoomed through that. September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. I put the piece of notebook in my file. That's interesting. Is this Game of Thrones? This is a PlayStation game. It's got those 2000s Capcom angles. Yeah, but it doesn't have tank controls, thankfully. It has other terrible controls, but no tank controls. See what happens if I mash the run button. I could give that a try.
What happened to my brother?
She happened to your brother. I picked up my brother's camera and notebook from the floor. Mom's old camera. My brother had this with him. I found a new note inside Mafuyu's notebook. Himuro Mansion investigation. Himuro Mansion was once the home of a large landowner that controlled vast areas of land. They also say that the site held some special significance that had to do with Shinto rituals of the region. I couldn't find any detailed books about these Shinto rituals, though. The last master of the Himuro family line massacred his entire household. Later, another family that tried to live there disappeared. Because of incidents like these, nobody visits the mansion today, and it lies in ruins. Maybe that's why there aren't any accounts of the Shinto rituals, and why the exact location of the place isn't recorded anywhere. September 24th. I've had a bad feeling ever since I came to this mansion. I'm leaving notes in this notebook just in case anything happens to me. I've got to find Mr. Takamine and the others fast. I hope it's not too late. There are many other notes and news articles inside the notebook. What? Weird. Sounds like a hallway of high fives to you. No, it's just a hallway that wants to throw hands with you. Can I quick scope in this? Just be like... put my Anna skills to the test. Suit of armor is on display. Looks like you can do a jitter glide in this too. She's Sonic! She's got an attitude! She's Sonic! She's not moving that quick! Alright. There's projectile vomiting, so what if there was hit scan vomiting? Good question. There's a lion mask on the chest of drawers. There's a medicine container near the ornamental lion mask. Aw, sweet, more herbal medicine. I think we found our healing items, guys. Dust has been disturbed around the sunken fireplace as if it's been used recently. I like how she comes to the same conclusions. There are several pieces of paper in the drawer. Looks like part of a black notebook. Oh, okay. Plot of my next work, Junsei Takamine. A series of murderers in a country village. Dead bodies turn up one after another. Murders that resemble cruel Shinto rituals of legend in the area. The acts of a man sworn to revenge, and the strange correlation between these acts and the folklore. The man is gradually more and more influenced by the legends. The work will be the story of this man proceeding in parallel with the tales of the local lore. Records of the past discovered after an earthquake. The story gradually blurs the boundaries between the present and the past. July 24th, about Himuro Mansion. Himuro Mansion is known as the home of the large landowner that controlled this region, but they say it was originally the place a shrine was built for performing a certain Shinto ritual, passed down through the generations. But the people at that time kept the ritual a deep, dark secret. They were even forbidden to speak its name aloud. Today, almost no accounts of the ritual exist, aside from a smattering of folklore legends. I found a news clipping inside the notebook. There are news articles inside the notebook. News clipping. The earthquake the other day destroyed all 5 mirrors, the holy mirrors, which were artifacts kept for centuries in the 5 shrines. These mirrors represent the 5 gods' protection over this region. Most commonly known for the 5 Gods Festival held every 10 years when all 5 mirrors gather in one shrine. The priests of the shrine hope that this isn't a bad omen. I put the notebook news article in my file. You. Quick, take pictures of him. That's clearly my brother. The clock's been stopped at 11:45. I should be stopped at 10:15. Did you clip that tile? Put that in the Discord. It's been stopped for a while. There are cobwebs. Gotta go fast. Oops. You guys hear that? That's ridiculous. There's an old folding screen here. It might have been pretty once, but it's faded now. I'm just gonna bypass that and see what's over here. Ooh, what's this? Something on the floor. Hey, more herbal medicine. Sweet. There isn't anything in the drawers of the chest. Are there anything in the drawers of the back? You approve? What do you approve of? It's locked. I hear something on the other side of the door. Maybe someone's in there? It's locked, yeah. We gotta find a key, shall we? Why does she look so squat? Super long finger. Black-eyed children are the worst.
Should I take a photo?
Then you haven't played Silent Hill 4. Camera controls too. In Finder mode, you can see things that you can't be seen with the naked eye. Try taking a photo of if the controller vibrates, or you hear strange noises. Or if the light goes off. No folding screen in the photo. A door appears where the screen should be.
Just like in the photo.
There seems to be a hidden door behind the folding screen. Yeah, that's why it's called the camera obscura. It removes the obscure. Why is this ghost just going around telling me shit? This votive lamp is not lit. This votive lamp is lit. I wonder who lit it. Because no one expects the crimson butterfly. Hey, what's this? There's a small piece of paper on the chest. It looks like a news clipping. Late yesterday, a human body with no limbs was found in Himuro Mountain, located in the southern region of the prefecture. The body's hands, feet, and head were all torn off. The police is investigating the case as both a murder and accident. The body has not been identified, but it is believed to be a man around the age of 30. The police is also taking into consideration the fact that a body mutilated in the same manner was found in the same location 15 years ago. You like that, Cliff Summer? That's disturbing. Why are you watching that? I'm not a fan of that. Thanks, Sama. I'm glad you enjoyed that. There's a box of film underneath the window. Looks like a new roll of film. I wonder if Mafuyu left here. Type 37 film. Interesting. wrecked.
What was that?
I found a tape recorder in the closet. It's covered with dust, but it seems to work. An audio tape has been left inside the tape recorder. White tape 1. An audio tape with a white label. It stopped in the middle. So if I go to File, can I listen to it? Mr. Takamine needs some background material for his next book. There's a book about Himuro Mansion by a certain folklorist, and I'm supposed to look for it, a book about Shinto rituals and legends from every part of the country. Author Ryozo Munakata. Title unknown. August 22nd. I can't find the book, but I did find someone checking on the folklorist. I did some checking on the folklorist. I found out he moved into Himuro Mansion and decided to do research on it. But after a certain event, he and his whole family disappeared. I couldn't find the book, but I found a news article from the period about it. It's a small missing person story, but it might be helpful as background material. September 10th, 11 a.m. It looks like the earthquake last month and the murders in that village have something to do with Himuro Mansion. This stuff is probably all going into Mr. Takamine's next book. He really seems to be into this subject matter. His output rate should be good. September 10th, 4 p.m. The entrance door is broken. When in the world did that happen? It won't open. I'll have to find another way out. I haven't been feeling well since 2 nights ago. Actually, it's more like ever since Tomoe took my picture. What in the world does the rope in this photo mean, I wonder? September 12th. Now there's another rope. And another rope. September 10th, 1:10 p.m. There seem to be a few devices in this mansion that are engraved with old characters. When I asked Mr. Takamine about them, he said they corresponded to numbers. I understand the first few. They're the old characters for numbers 0 through 3, and I don't get the rest. They're the characters that have the same readings as 4 through 9, but mean something different. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I guess each one has a special meaning. I'll figure out the rest later. Reread those already. Okay, you can go here and it gives you like a oh, that's kind of neat. But I can't actually go down here. Okay, okay. Miku Hinasaki is I guess our character. And this is like the Himuro family. Okay. That's neat. P-Man, why would you explore this house? What would compel you to do this? Oh, what's this? There's something on the floor. Herbal medicine. Alright, I like herbal medicine. Well, I think I've seen Shadow do this. Or Crimson do this, right? Looks like an old kimono chest. It looks like a small mirror stand, but the mirror is missing. The drawer is locked. You don't know? It's abandoned? I hear something. Alright, I'll help you. Ah! That's not fair. Gotcha, you piece of shit. Victory! For Miro! The camera began to glow with mystical power. The camera's seal! Power-ups. You can acquire mystical power-ups by damaging ghosts. Select camera from the main menu screen, triangle, and to access the power-up screen, you can unlock the seal on the camera with the accumulated mystical power and power up. When you unlock auxiliary function seal, you'll enable many special attacks. To use the enabled auxiliary function, press the L1 button while in a shooting stance, and the number of auxiliary functions you can use is limited to the number of spirit stones in your inventory, so be frugal. Okay. So we can upgrade this stuff. Bonus function. So let's upgrade the basic function then first, right? Alright, so we can't do any of that, we don't have enough, but... I think the speed time here would be really, really good. Speed and range. So I think we should go speed, range, then max value. What do you guys think? We can also get bonus functions. Pressure, push ghost back, slow down the ghost movement. These could all be really good as well. These are really expensive though. We'll come back to that. There's a lot of different variety though, that's kind of nice. Old film does not possess high exorcismal power. Possesses higher ex... Thank you, game. Appreciate that. Alright, so you get ammo in the form of film. That's kind of neat. There's something underneath the window. White tape too. The other tape with the white label seems to be okay. Okay, how do we listen to it though?
September 9th, 5:40 p.m. The mansion was nowhere to be seen on the map, so we finally had to ask the locals how to find it. They told us that Himuro Mansion had been empty for several decades now. The same ones who told us where it was also warned us not to come here, which was quite disconcerting.
Gotta appreciate that voice acting. Alright.
September 9th, 9:40 p.m. It seemed dangerous to walk through the mountain at night, so we decided to spend the night here and continue our work. I've been through several rooms already. Unlike the exterior, the interior is still in quite good shape. A little earlier, I thought I saw a white, shadowy figure of a woman in the hallway near the entrance. I'll keep track of such sightings and publish them in a later account.
Alright. That's interesting. It's like a bunch of kimonos all laid out like this. I can feel something coming from the mirror stand. Something shows in the photo. It looks like the lion mask near the sunken fireplace. Photo in my file. What if you have no ammo left when you go to do that? Does the game like force load ammo into it like Resident Evil does? Or Silent Hill does? That's very interesting. What do you think, Wintrig? Is this living up to your expectations? I hope so. Well, this guy can fuck right off. Ah! $70 damage, yo. Did we already kill that guy? Okay, so my guess is that score in the upper corner is what we need. So let's try this and go to speed. And if I do that, that'll upgrade it? Yeah. Okay. So I want to upgrade speed again, and I'm going to put one into range, and then I'll put one into max value. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea? Like the speed at which it goes up should be really handy. Unless the damage in this game ramps up super quick. There's something reflecting light inside the ornamental lion mask. I found a red hand mirror inside the ornamental lion mask. I got the red hand mirror. I like how it says ornamental lion mask every time. That's very handy. It lets me know that what I'm looking at is what I'm looking at. Yeah? I don't see anything. Oh, I do see something. That door just closed on its own. Alright. There's something on the floor. Hey, thanks for helping me with that. Ghost that tried to kill me a moment ago. That particular ghost likes to hang out in closets. Alright, give me a sec here, guys. We're going to run back to the save point real quick. And then I'm going to save my game and we'll reset the recording and continue on. Save point's not too far away. It's just over here. Unless I get killed by in the hole of hanging ropes. So, I'm already fully intrigued by this game, and I'm unsure why nobody ever spoke about this when I was a kid. Like, nobody talked about this game. I didn't hear about it till much later. Then again, nobody really talked about Silent Hill either. Should I stagger my save files, do you think? Alright, let's reset that recording.